All right. Hello there, beautiful people. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I, for one, am. Yeah, so we're going to be playing Eternal Strands. It's a game I discovered on Steam. And I was like, so I can play this, I can buy this, or I can buy Kazan, which is what, like 9,000 yen, which is kind of a lot for a nobody like me. And I was like, well, I'm just gonna chill and play a game that's twice the price. Plus, it reminds me of Shadow of the Colossus, which is a great game. And yeah, not sure about the difficulty though. Really not sure about that. Wait, let me just quickly check something before we even start. It's kind of important, so, I think we're gonna go with normal. Let's go with normal. And just, yeah, hopefully this is gonna be a relaxing experience. If the difficulty is just the amount of health you have, right? Then it's kind of... When we weavers, born in the next era, ask what we were willing to risk, wrangling these capricious lands into hearth and home, our exploits must answer simply, whatever it takes.
The Enclave was once the heart of magical development and trade for practitioners of magic all across the Maida Basin. Not all weavers claimed it as their home, but those that did built a legacy of progress, constructs, and innovation. The likes of which have not been seen since the Surge, almost half a century ago, when a cascade of arcane disasters racked the Maida, and without warning, the Enclave sealed itself away behind a magical wall known as the Veil. Rich and powerful leaders were wounded and killed. Decades of war broke out. Every nation suffered an economic collapse. The world is calmer now, but magic has been shunned, taking the blame for decades of unrest. Weavers remain pariahs to this day. Most places tolerate us if we don't stay too long. While some weavers remember what it was like before the Surge, I've never known a time when weavers had a home. I chose this life years ago, but I'd be lying if I said it's lived up to all I hoped it would be. Still, my luck might be changing. A few weeks ago, I began traveling with a new weaver band. Now, they've brought me here, where it all began.
Oh! Wow, we get an actual anime episode here. That's pretty cool.
Careful.
Thanks.
Bryn! Over here.
Alright, that's beautiful. That's quite beautiful.
What do you think?
Oh, wow.
When you told me that joining your band meant I'd see the Veil, I wasn't picturing this.
No one's been this close in years. The base is shrouded in tangles. Weavers have known about this safe zone in the Veil's shadow for decades, but no one has found a route into it. You have no idea what I had to do to puzzle out this passage.
I definitely want to hear that story later.
My hope is that we're going to find artifacts from the Enclave itself deeper into the shadow. I'll stay to oversee the camp setup. Why don't you take the preliminary scouting expedition?
Really?
Of course. It's important for the other weavers to see how you do in the field. The map I bartered for in Tarza suggests there's a watchtower deeper into the valley. Shouldn't be too far from where we are.
That's my first landmark, then?
Yes, it should help us get our bearings before we start the search for the Strand Road. And if you make any discoveries, that will endear you to the band.
For sure. I'd love to find my footing with the rest of them.
I'll act as the watcher on the scry and pull you back if anything gets too dangerous. Just steer clear of the tangles. Any questions before you head out?
I'm itching to get out there. Tell her I don't have any questions. She mentioned the Strand Road. Ask what that is. This might be a little strange, but ask her to explain the scry.
The Strand Road?
A famous trade route into the Enclave that led straight to Denevron. The hub for bartering magical goods. Before the Surge, caravans used the Strand Road to enter and exit the Enclave with their goods. It's been completely submerged by tangles, unfortunately. Still, if we can get any closer to that passage, we will find rare artifacts lost in the Surge.
Alright, understood. This might be a little strange, but tell me about the scry.
I know the scry is a standard device across Weaver bands, but my previous leader, Aaron, didn't really make use of ours.
He sent you on expeditions without it?
I mean, I wore the earpiece,
Really?
but he didn't exactly stay close to the table at the camp while I was out.
That's incredibly dangerous. I'm surprised you're still alive.
Yeah. Anyway, mind explaining how it works in your Weaver band?
When you go on an expedition, you'll wear the earpiece, which allows me to communicate with you and give directions from the scry table. At the table, everyone will be able to watch your expedition and communicate with you as needed. The last, most important function of the scry is that it allows me to use magic to pull you back to camp when your life is in danger.
Right.
Understood. Let's have some fun, shall we?
That clears up anything I needed to know. I'll head to the watchtower.
Glad to hear it. You can head out then.
I'm ready. Let's have some fun. Alright, movement is intriguing, let's just say.
No visuals on the scry. Can you hear me?
I can. Some interference, though.
What is
Must
that?
be the tangles. Still, strong enough to pull you out like you practiced. Dom?
What the hell was that? Wait, what is this sound? I'm confused a little, but alright. Toggle sprint, sure. So far, so good.
The veil.
Hey.
Even more impressive up close.
Yeah, it is indeed impressive. Oh, whoa. The veil. Whatever.
Should magnify the enchantment and...
The what?
Thanks. Got visuals back.
The tangles.
I could barely hear.
Beautiful.
And deadly. Give them a wide berth.
I could barely hear the guy just
The
now.
closer you get to the veil, the thicker they'll become.
its shadow is believed to be impenetrable.
Until
Wait,
now.
is that the Invoker?
Those could be rare exports. You heard our quartermaster. Break 'em open.
So there's the inventory system here.
That wall is completely frozen.
Weaver's Grasp lifts and moves objects and creatures. A purple aura marks valid targets, while those marked red are too heavy for the current level of the strand. To prepare the strand, press left trigger, then hold right trigger to cast, release to throw forward. Okay, so
We should expect enchantments to act strangely this close to the veil.
you're
See those
proposing
glowing
this.
bolts? Infernal alliums. they combust when broken.
So if I toss one at the wall, its fire will melt the ice.
Brilliant! Best to use kinetic magic to keep clear of the blast.
Do I need to do that again? I'm actually not sure if I did it right. Ow, 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 what the fuck? Whoa, whoa, fire is spreading! Whoa! How do you move forward against any vertical surface to start? I'm moving forward. Okay. Oh, so it's like a Genshin Impact kind of thing. Like a Zelda thing. Got it. Reach the watchtower to establish its distance from the stream road.
Perfect. Knowing the watchtower's relative position establishes the distance to the Strand Road. You can come back to... What is that?
Coral. There were rumors of a living mineral that grew deep beneath the Enclave's surface. It seems to be true.
There's more of it in that cave. I could take a closer look.
Too risky to deviate from the plan. First outing was just to reach the watchtower.
This is going well. I say we check it out before finishing the expedition.
Alright, sure, let's do that. Let's finish the expedition. Thanks for the follow, by the way.
Beautiful. I've never seen anything like it.
Dan's right about it being a living mineral. I can feel it humming with magic.
Wait, I'm losing...
Aurea?
Wait, what? We get a boss fight already? Battle of the Colossus, my ass. Or maybe we don't. Maybe we get our run sequence. Alright.
Connections back.
Was that a drake?
Yeah.
Pulling you out.
Mira's breath. I knew this was a bad idea.
We can't extract you.
Use your
Down,
sword and shield
fix
to
it.
defeat the Akalas.
And Lane have tonics on standby for her return.
Charge attack, block. Can you parry? Alright, I'll take it. This feels a little like, damn, I forgot the name of the game.
Head out of the cave so we can get our bearings.
That wasn't a great execution, but I'll take it. And before we move that way, it's over here. Do you have any secrets around here? Can I just focus on the story, or should I be engaging in some of that wonderful exploratory gameplay? Okay, what's this? Can I actually break this? I can. Wow. I can do some Genshin befuddlement there as well. The dragon clearly doesn't like me. That's fine. I wonder though, is this gonna be a thing throughout the game that there's gonna be like huge environmental interaction here, like the fire spreading so fucking wide, like it's an actual forest kind of thing, you know? That is if it's not,
It's
you know,
an
wet.
Ash Peak drake. quick.
Hold L1
Your
to
frost
change
magic can
strands.
cool a path.
Cool a path. Okay. Ice wall rapidly freezes water in the air to create chunks of ice. Useful for pinning foes of all sizes or creating ledges or bridges. For distant targets, aim at the furthest point and draw the ice closer. Gee. Oh god, that does not look good. Is it melting, by the way, right now? Yeah, that's very
Good.
very
John's still
shitty.
working
Not
on
good
this
at all.
scribe, but you get to
Not good at all.
Lee, got anything from the map?
There should be a minor patrol path ahead that loops back to the watchtower. Oh, it runs close to the Vale, though.
It's our only option.
What do you mean our only option? I'm here alone. You fuckers, I don't know what you're doing, but like, watching you through some
Let's just
Palantir
focus on
bullshit, I
getting her
guess. How? Time for some
I'll go back to the packing
Estus thingy. Goodness.
Vitality tonics on your belt. Take a swig if you need it.
I already took a swig. Ahead of you. Ready? Oh, hello there. Alright, let's try that again. Let's try that again. Ow! You can carry.
Keep moving.
Understood. Indeed you can.
Damn it, Chasm was
This
right.
dragon is a bully.
That Drake is rotting. Erratic flight. Aggressive. It won't stop.
Skies, what do we do?
We get you back to the caravan fast.
Oh, you pick an extra tonic and automatically heals you to full HP, which is a very neat thing. Push to what? Oh.
Clear line of fire. Good time to use your bow.
How though? You can roll. Draw those arrow and kick. Alright. Wait, where are we firing at? Yeah, right, where are we firing at? This guy? Oh my god, that was so bad. Alright, judging by the way this goes so far, I'm gonna struggle a lot here.
If I'm reading the map correctly, following this brook should lead to the path guards used to reach the watchtower prior to the surge.
Wait, what are you doing? Ah, wait, right. You have to switch to... Yay! What's over here? I don't even know if it's worth it. Honestly, probably not, based on the fact that it's only got 1 star. It's probably just some common material shit. Also, I definitely didn't expect some crafting system in my, Shadow of the Colossus game. Ouchie!
That Drake is never far behind. Just keep going.
No, I have to collect this. Why am I Just pick what's inside. That's not how you deal with bags. Come on. You don't need to freaking slice it. Wait. Let's try that again. Huh? Ah. So that's what they meant by start from afar.
That's the path.
You're doing great, Bryn. Final stretch.
Yo guys, I'm the only one who's doing anything here. I don't know what's your purpose here. Oh, a cutscene?
That can't be an ark.
No one has seen one in almost 50 years, let alone outside the Veil.
The Archons never left the Enclave. Still, you need to get...
I suppose this is where we get to fight the big bad dragon. Ash Peak Drake. Alright,
work
let's...
on an escape plan.
Oh my god. What is he doing? Ah! I'm trying to get up. Oh my god, that is so bad. Alright, can we try... I can do this, though it's not much of a help though. Oh my god. Have I dodged that just now? Oh my god, her stamina is so low, it's crazy. This is probably a fight we're supposed to lose, like the good old... Oh my god, what the fuck is the reach on that attack?
Too thick, I know.
I don't know about too thick, but it's definitely annoying. Wait, what? It's running away now? Oh! Nani? Did you see just now, bro? Convenient. Baburu Keizai. 秘伝ではないか。
Skies. If this isn't the strangest.
Alright.
What the... Hang on, Bryn.
Oh? I don't want to ruin this with my horrible face.
Everything okay back there?
Change of plans, everyone! Pack up!
You're... What?
We're coming to you, Bryn. Follow that arc. We need to go. Now.
I definitely didn't expect that much animal in my game.
Up ahead! Lead!
No, Sensei! Tomodachi Mamoru! Sugoi!
Fine, keep moving!
The hell, she's alive? Give me back my emotions.
Guys, the arc!
Establishing shot with the title animated. And fade to black with Luma matte. Alright, so far so good. Not sure what to expect out of it, but like, I would love to beat that dragon ass. Oh god. Oh, there's more.
Has anyone else noticed we're practically sitting on a loom gate?
Hold
I
on,
can
what?
wait, Dom. Aurea, you should be resting. If your wing doesn't heal, our point is out of commission.
That's what I need to address. While my wing recovers, Bryn will take over expeditions as our acting point.
You sure she's ready for all of this?
Bryn did face down an Ash Peak Drake and lived to tell the tale. I think we're in good hands.
Yes. I have every confidence that she will make a great point.
As long as we don't all die.
Alright, that sounds funny. Not the guy's commentary. The team needs to have faith in me, inspire with confidence. The team is understandably nervous. The team needs a pep talk to remind them we're still weavers. I guess reassurance? I'm not much of a leader.
Our arrival was rocky, but I will do everything in my power to ensure our survival. If we avoid unnecessary risks, we'll be back on our feet in no time.
I'm glad you're taking this seriously.
Exactly. When we first set out to investigate the Veil's shadow, we had no idea we'd end up here. The Enclave was once a safe haven for all weavers, and the pinnacle of innovation. Since the Veil went up, weavers took the blame for decades of war. Stories that put children to bed, preached the evils of our magic, all because of what happened here. We owe it to ourselves and to our brethren across the Maida to find out not just what happened, but why. Maybe then, weavers can find our place in the world again. But first, survival. Bryn, that's you and me. Find me when you're ready. Adjourned.
Alright. Oh god. Yeah, looks like I'm a little tired after a work day, but that's fine. I'm here to enjoy the rest of my day. Hello there, Dom. What you got for me?
Loom gates must need a massive source of magic to function. Instantaneous transit across hundreds of leagues.
Dom? Hello? Everything okay?
The what
Bryn,
talk provides?
you are
Damn it, I
going
missed
to
that.
check out the loom gate at some point, right?
Yeah, of course. I'll get around to it.
Good, good. Why it refuses to function is a mystery we must unravel together. A priority.
Not worried about our survival in an unknown land filled with volatile magic like the others?
Details. There is so much to discover, survival will take care of itself. Or Chasm will insist it does, at least. So, our acting point. Is your heart racing at the prospect of traversing these lost lands?
I grew up listening to stories about the Enclave, enthused at the prospect of living them. Ah, right. Heart racing doesn't begin to cover it. Tell me you're ready to jump into action. This isn't quite how I thought it'd become a point. enthused.
Growing up in Carnhaven, my father told me stories about the Enclave as I fell asleep. It's crazy to think I'm living through what once was just a bedtime story.
Perhaps you'll even become one. We are the first band to cross the Veil in half a century.
I hope history gives our story a more flattering beginning. Not sure I want our tale to start with us tripping over each other as we run from tangles.
With the most daring point to ever live, Bryn of Carnhaven, no one will remember our wobbly entrance.
Thanks, Dom.
Of course. Now, if you'll excuse me, something else is tugging at my attention.
It's
Loom
great they
gates.
voiced everything.
Loom gates.
Alright, who else is out here? Craft. Craft new arms and armor at the smithy. Each design uses a combination of different classes. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Did you really need this system? Really? Those materials are divided into slots. The top slot uses the most materials, but has the biggest impact on the item's stats. Right. Materials have properties such as weight, resistance to heat, and so on, while also affecting color. Mix and match materials to create custom gear in both ability and looks. Some quests also require crafting. These live in their own category, but work the same. Provide the needed materials and craft them to craft the item to advance. Quest materials are only ever used for one recipe. That's it! I've come up with a new recipe! Mundane sword and shield. Wait, it's split into different categories. Points half plate, points bracers, grief boots. Got it. Oh, it's on your plate, fair maiden.
You've been busy.
It's a work in progress. Taking stock and all. We lost a lot of gear running for our lives. Speaking of, are you doing okay?
Eager to explore, can't wait. Places, it's the same pattern then. Okay.
I'm great. This is the opportunity of a lifetime.
A point has to have that kind of attitude. Just be careful. You don't want that lifetime to be cut short. Oh, and listen. We've got your back, okay? All of us. Right now, we need to focus on getting our feet back under us. And you need to get the lay of the land while we do.
What a wonderful name for a leader, right? A point. Sebastian. Sebastian! Nice. Are you the butler
Seth.
of the operation?
How are you holding up?
Oh, fine. I mean, I'm trapped inside a magic bubble that's filled to the brim with life-threatening creatures. Also, left an entire known world behind, and I'll probably never see remnants of my past life again. But, you know, I'm fine.
He's spiraling. Try to look on the bright side. Is this getting awkward? Deflect the humor. He's scared. Humor! Come on.
Well, good to see you're settling in and totally not catastrophizing.
Oh, sure, it's no big deal. It's not like we lack supplies, and we're completely prepared for whatever awaits us.
Sev.
This apprenticeship is turning into more than I signed up for.
That is completely understandable. We're all reeling.
Yeah. You're probably right. Listen, I should get back to helping Sola.
I was talking with
Dude.
Sola earlier. She is a great listener. Maybe talk to her about how you're feeling too?
I wouldn't want to burden her.
She'd be happy to help.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
The scry. The whole band gathers around when I'm away from camp. It's nice to have people literally watching my back.
So that's how it works. That's how they communicate with me. Though, how many people are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6? Yeah. It's kind of crowded. Anyway, let's go. Not my preferred way to play around with an interface. Oh, is this
I wonder
okay?
how this arc managed to get us through the veil.
By the looks of it, it was a one-way ticket.
Well, the Enclave built many arcs and other magical constructs. I've never heard of one designed to repel Drake's breath, though.
You think we might find another arc that could help us escape?
Or possibly repair this one? It must be special somehow. As Aurea said, the arcs never left the Enclave, yet this one did.
We know as much as we can from looking at it. Time to start exploring if we want to find answers.
Oh, lovely ambient. So relaxing, I'm almost about to fall asleep. Hello there, pretty boy.
Lane, you seem lost in thought. Settling in all right?
Oh, Bryn. Yes, I am. And you? I notice you've been checking in with the
Still
others at
can't
the
figure
camp.
out this guy's gender.
You did? Are you spying on me?
Oh, of course not. It's my vocation to observe. Not just you. Everyone.
Yeah, man,
In
that's
fact,
some Kira
if
Kira right
you'd
there.
like, I can tell you a little about the others. You are newer to our band, after all.
Whoa, I didn't come over to talk about the other weavers. Ask Lane about himself as a person. She joined just before me. Ask if it's common for this weaver band to take on apprentices. Magical research is integral to any weaver band. Ask how it progresses with the hours. Band seems to operate like a tight ship. I'm still pretty new to the weaver band. Weaver band, okay. Okay, weaver band. By the way, now we know that... no, we don't know.
Sev
Debu.
is relatively new to the team too. Has Sola taken on smithing apprentices before him?
No, she's never had an apprentice before. I don't know how he came to be her apprentice either. No one seems to.
That's a little odd, isn't it?
Not really. Typically, Ram are very secretive, culturally speaking. Sev may remain an enigma. I wish he would open up, though. I'd like to learn more about his people.
Okay. How's the research going?
Before joining, I knew Aurea's band was renowned for its top-notch techniques in weaving. Why do you think that is?
To keep a points expedition gear competitive, you need a smith and an enchanter working in perfect harmony. And there's never been a pairing more harmonious than the union of our enchanter, Dan, and our smith, Sola.
They are sweet together.
Did you know Sola is descended from nobility in the Sansa Empire? Shame her family lost their fortune, though I suppose that's why she's so down to earth.
Are both Dam and Sola from Sansa?
No. In fact, Darm hails from Renland, where magic is completely forbidden. I often wonder if Darm's fascination with enchanting would be as obsessive if magic wasn't dogmatically kept from him as a child.
Okay.
Lane, offering insight about the others is nice, but I came here to talk about you.
Oh, me?
Yeah. Tell me about yourself.
There's not much to know, really. I suppose I'm the typical third child to a second son of a patriarch of a minor mercantile house in Judea.
What?
I've enjoyed the experience of growing up in a family embroiled in feuds so long-standing that no living relative can recall inciting incidents firsthand. At a young age, scholastic endeavours became my escape from the familial turmoil until I could finally leave home, and so on and so forth. Nothing but a classical presentation of third-child issues in a Judean mercantile family.
Right. And how are you feeling since we entered the Enclave?
Truthfully, I'm not sure. Nothing's really wrong, but... never mind.
You sure? Whatever's on your mind, I'm happy to listen.
Yesterday, entering the Enclave in our lifetime seemed impossible, yet today, here we are. It strikes me as an opportunity that was profoundly easy to miss. That's all. Anyway, thanks for listening.
Codex what? Codex compiling? Wait, am I alt-tabbing right now? No, I'm not. For some reason, it's all grayed out. Okay. Guess it's not time to compile any codexes. Codices? Oh god, I forgot. What's the plural for that? Right, Chasm. Oh, wait, there's actually 7 people. Change equipment? What? Gear equipped at Chasm's caravan will be the loadout Bryn takes into her expeditions into the Enclave. Loadouts can be changed at any time at base camp, but cannot be swapped while in the field. Was it really necessary to do it like that? Wouldn't it be just fine if I could just do it anytime I want? Does it really matter? Talk.
I was impressed by how you handled that drake outside the Vale.
A little terrifying, I will admit.
But you kept a cool head and didn't let it get the better of you. Not everyone can do that.
So after all the legends...
Oh wait, that's it? Damn
this
it.
is it. The Enclave.
Legends for you, maybe. Some of us trained under weavers who were born here. Still, it is surreal to see it for myself now. You're going to be out there, exploring. Promise to take it all in for me.
Seems sad. That's true.
You must be devastated that your wing is holding you back.
I can't deny that my heart breaks at the prospect of being stuck behind the scry. But knowing I've found the right replacement helps. Besides, this wing won't keep me down for long. I'll be back out there soon enough.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Anyway, enough with the sentimentality. For your first expedition, we need to get the lay of the land. Thankfully, Lane Free has an old map of the Enclave to help us get our bearings. It's 60 years old, pre-Surge. No chance it's accurate, but that's where you come in.
I'll
Understood.
update it as I go.
Exactly. We've made camp in what was once a way station for caravans entering the Enclave. Just below us is Glintwood Hollow, a valley on the outskirts of the Enclave. I've scanned it from the Overlook, and we've got 2 landmarks of note. A second loom gate, and what appears to be a giant statue, possibly an ark.
You can see it from here? Must be massive.
If either is functional, Dom will throw you a party. I'll be with you on the scry. With fewer tangles, we're hoping the connection will be stronger. The path is down by your tent.
I'll head out now.
Alright, Aurea. Or should I call you Toria? Or should I call you Ori the Blind Forestia? Or should I just shut up and stop making these stupid jokes? Possibly, yeah. So, leave via the path near my tent. I mean, I get it if it's like one character who has a, specific idiolect, or should I say quirky way to pronounce certain words. But if it's the same character who within the same dialect says both... Oh, what? The frame styled. Codex fragments increase attunement to locales. Unlocking lore projects. What? Oh, I can't... Oh, well, I cannot leave, so... Alright. Moving on. I was referring to the word.
So this is a loom gate. It's taller than I expected.
The Enclave constructed these for transit. Oh, imagine being able to travel leagues instantly. If only it were working.
Oh my god, you guys gonna allow me to just fast travel whenever I want? I'm gonna kiss you.
Inert? Deactivated, perhaps? Or simply lacking the energy such a powerful...
Oh, come on.
You'd know better than any of us. If we could get it working, though.
Oh, the possibilities. All the places we could go. Oh, to hold the hand of my most darling wife as we...
Is it just me or that guy has some uwu stuff going on? Yeah, yes, he did. He does have
the
it.
gates famously moved people one at a time. Too dangerous otherwise, I imagine.
They're sweet together, complement their collaboration, their collaboration. This time for love later, it's getting lovey-dovey. Offer them privacy, sure.
Do you two need some privacy?
Solar, your genius is just, what was that, Bryn? Yes. Yes, I think we need to go theorize together.
Sure, if you say so.
Trust me, it's not a euphemism. Dom really loves theorizing.
Well, you know, everyone has their own kind of action they prefer. So, wait, what's this? Likely used in the maintenance and calibration of the nearby. Wait, what? I can. Am I cannot seem to be able to use any of my abilities, so I cannot transport it right now. Maybe later down the line, I don't know. But definitely not right now. So I guess no miracles for us. Is there nothing else left? Toraberu. Like mother, like daughter, Sharian Harpine is renowned as her daughter Aurea in Weaver circles. Wait, what? Have I read that right? That just feels odd. So how's this gonna go? Like, what exactly am I gonna be doing right now? Is this gonna be like open world exploration / occasionally you fight big guys kind of game, or like where are we going for here? That's a big goddamn whatever that is. And that must be the boss fight. Or not. Wait, could it be that I have DLSS on right now? You know what, let me just quickly check it. System options, graphics. Uncapped, off, quality presets. Post-processing. Wait, I cannot set it separately? Damn. Oh no, DLSS is off. Huh. Interesting. Alright then.
I've got you clear as a Sansa summer, Bryn.
No interference from the Enclave?
None. The connection is much stronger than outside the Vale.
That's reassuring.
Oh wait, I still have to... Come on. Why do I have to... Why can't you just loot these? That's not how bags work. Unless you're a... No, forgot the word, damn it. Okay, wait, I kind of... Let me try that again. Ah, wait, that's not the button. That's not the button! Ah! Which game did I play that at triangle as a parry move? Which game was it? Oh, it was the Shogun. No, it was the Ronin, Rise of the Ronin. Damn it! Ah, my brain is rewired now. I have to readjust again. Ugh. First me. Oh god, wait, we don't have a... Right, we cannot just glide through the air like it's some spectacular vista. Well, the surge clearly struck the Enclave hard. The maps remain generally accurate. Wait, actually, now that I think about it, options, gameplay probably, tutorials, compass, damage number, helmet, camera shakes. Wait, what about like not showing the UI? Looks like it's not an option. Wait, maybe it's accessibility. Colorblind, subtitles. Alright. Oh well, I guess we're gonna have to play with the UI, which is okay, I guess. Oh, bolt iron. Ice pins foes in place for a time. Control them to good pressure during encounters. Who am I fighting though? These guys?
More arcs.
And they're clearly happy we're
What
here.
the shit is...
Arcs were supposed to be used for manual labor. Hostility is strange.
Really strange, you say. Maybe we were just fucked up their ecosystem and, like, you know... I mean, it is a solid hypothesis, don't you think? Am I supposed to just descend, or, like...
That's the edge of how far I can push the scry.
Okay, I got it. I'm
It'd
leaving.
be like in the Veil's shadow all over again.
Got it. I'm moving.
Fresh water in walking distance of the campsite.
I'll set up a purifier for it and collect later.
What is that sound?
Hydras Brook, aptly named for the spirit of water that flows.
Ow. Yeah, this is fine. Anything else I need to discover? I like how peaceful and bright it is, you know? What's that? Oh, there's friendly fire in this one. Wait, I thought I got you already. Damn it. Ah. I'd have to pop that one. That's the obelisk, dude. Shall we? What are you doing? Jump down and just go. Goodness. Odd leather. Those who die while on fire or frozen at constant temperature have a higher chance of dropping. I don't even know how I set this guy on fire, honestly. Is this like just a random chance? Like, I'm probably using a standard
Creatures could be
equipment.
hunted for food. Any of these plants look edible?
Dan will put anything in his mouth if he's curious enough. Whatever he doesn't vomit, we'll eat.
Just try not to poison him.
Wait, what if I try to smash it? Oh? There you go. I got it figured out. Yeah, well, okay. So far okay, I guess. That hide. But what about, like, the big boss fights and shit? I thought this was gonna be a little different, honestly. Where are you, the Orbalist guy? Almost wish I could just auto-collect all this stuff.
This must be Hydra's Lake.
But lakes are still. Why named after the spirit of flowing water?
Oh my god, that was not smooth. You can run out of stamina even if you parry? What? That's a highly irregular decision. Alright. Yeah, I really wish maybe there is a button for that. Wait, let me try Control M. Let me try F11. Maybe F12. F12 is a screenshot for Steam, right? F10, F9, F8, F7. Nah, none of these work. Tab. Shift. No. Alright, well, I guess there's just no way to disable it. What are you doing, Mr. Arbalest? Ow! So the answer was beating the shit out of me. What is that? Collapsed mine. What the fuck? Oh my god, I cannot see anything like this. Vexed Cambric. Where's the other one? There's two of them, right? I see you. This will do. So I am... Oh! Perfect timing. So I don't suppose I can jump down there and survive the fall. So we do get the tonics, so that's nice. No way, I parried that. What? Diplomatic agreement. A letter approving entrance to the enclave for a group of Tazan workers. How old must that thing be? Uh-huh. And we cannot go that way. Oh, what's this? Nothing. Got it. That must be a boss fight. Wait. Wait, how do you get, like... You don't get any checkpoints in this one, huh? Damn. I am, impressed. There's no checkpoints. Maybe there will be checkpoints down the line. Oh? Glowing chests contain rare loot and materials emit a soft sound as... that makes them easier to identify. Ceremonial kindling. Material for starting a fire specially created to ensure a fearsome blaze. I love me some blaze. In fact, it's one of my favorite tracks from... I think her name was Kotako. Right? I mean Kotaku. I mean Kotako. It's an anime slash game song composer slash performer who's had this great track, but anyway, who cares? Nobody cares, right? She's great though. Alright, big boy. Is this gonna be
right? It is an arc.
Right.
A great one.
Yeah.
It isn't moving. I'll get a closer look.
Of course we should take a closer look. How else are we gonna fight it, right? Wait, what? When close to the surface, you can also press... This behavior can be toggled to... You mean like this? But what's the point of...
An arc of the stricken earth, I would guess.
Oh, what?
Any chance you could bring a piece of it back to camp?
Doubt my sword is strong enough.
Too bad. Strange that it's just standing there.
That's true.
Maybe the second loom gate will tell us more. Enclave constructs are believed to be interconnected in many ways.
Look for a second loom gate. Fuck, I wasn't trying to fall. I was trying to use the climb down feature. It didn't work for me. What's this? Designs for crafting have a glow and audio indicator to make them easier to find. Collect them to unlock new gear for creation with Sola. Got it. Oh, some Torreja. Give me that. Right, that's kind of a lot of Tonex, even though there's barely any enemies around here. Or is this how I'm gonna win this fight? By running around, collecting these Tonex scattered around the area. Second Limb Gate. This looks like a promising location now. Oh fuck, I tried to dodge it and I failed miserably. Damn. We cooking tonight. Wait, what if oh, I can't lift it up. Like outside the veil, this strange mineral has overgrown the rock, pulsing with magical potential. Up we go. Though, I guess at some point we're gonna get the jump down in style ability, right? Otherwise, this will be like a very long
Can't stretch the scry any further.
Understood, understood. Second Loom Gate. Second Loom Gate. Oh, there it is. I see it. Alright. Now we know where to go. Convenient. Wait, what's that? That kind of hurt. Moving on. Wait, that's the second Loom Gate that... Wait, what?
That's as far as I can push the scry.
Right, the game doesn't kill you. I'm very grateful for that, by the way. But it also kind of doesn't let you go through, you know. So, what's the approach here then? I don't know. Alright, let's look for another one. Maybe I just missed it somehow. Does that look like the gates? Hmm. Oh, right. It's the smash the bone thing. There you go. No. No. Bone fragment. Ooh. Spicy. But, I still don't see the thing, though. Like, sure, I'm doing the boring part, but how do I get to the interesting part? No way, there's nothing. Seriously? Alright, well, I don't see the gate, so... A fella arc. Oh, hello there. What are you doing? No, don't fight the tree. That's not a smart move, trust me. Vexed cambric. There's more. There it is. damn it. Ow, what the I think you have what it takes, Mr. Chameleon? Almost had me, though. Wow, I don't get anything. Seriously? Oh my god. Well, so far, I'm mostly just running around smashing things and enjoying casual combat, but like, when do I get to the big stuff? Motherfucker, is this gonna be one of those games where like my is not a concept at all? Yeah, it looks like it is gonna be one of those. That was close. Inventory is what? What? Oh my god. No, no. No, 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 no. You don't make an open... Oh my god. Really? Why? Why would you do this to me? Oh my god. This is crazy. You can't do this. No, 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 no. What's the point of this? It's like a kick in the nuts. Oh, I'm not a fan of this decision. I have so many questions. Why? Why would you do it like that? Yeah, it's a little crazy that it happened the way it happened. Okay, sure. Got him.
This must be the second loom gate.
What's covering the base?
I'll check it out.
What do you mean what's
A
covering?
lot of debris on the platform. I could clear it with kinetic magic.
Alright,
What
alright.
about the loom gate itself? Is it functional?
No sign of life, but see that cloud of raw magic?
We've his grasp
It's
highlights on.
leaking from the broken pipe near the edge of the platform.
So we have two powerless loom gates and a tangle leaking out of an enclave construction. I wonder if Lane still has that treatise we picked up in Taza.
The what?
He's gone.
Return to
Good
base
news.
camp using...
Lane found a shortcut back to our camp for you, and we've got the Wisp working.
The wisp?
Watch as Wisp. Channel a little magic into your earpiece. I'll redirect it to guide you from the scry to the shortcut.
Conjure Wisp. Consult with the team on maps to guide it to... Right, that's great.
I see the path.
Good. That should take you to the shortcut.
You mean like every time I'm gonna have to like... There's no... I'm gonna guess it's only this time. Though I'm kind of... I'm kind of a little sussed right now. Opportunist Harass. Must be a minor upgrade to whatever it is that I'm using right now. Yeah, well, if you're gonna limit my fucking inventory like this basically means they want you to like do the... Go back to your... From whence you came. There's another guy shooting me from the back, or maybe he doesn't exist while I'm not looking, actually. That depends on how they programmed it. Oh god, that was super questionable. Art leather. Yo, Pop, come here. Alright, a shortcut it is then. Can you do that again for me? Wisp? Hello? God, is there a cooldown on this Wisp thing? Seriously? It has a cooldown? Why? Why would it have a cooldown? But what? But why? I'm gonna guess that it's this little...
That should be it.
Yeah.
According to my map, it's a man-made
Yeah.
tunnel that grants easy access to the way station.
Alright, well, I am back, I guess. Alright, I have my fears right now. I really hope it's not gonna be the way I imagine it is.
Bryn's back. Let's fill her in.
We believe we found a way to activate the Loom Gate in our camp and in Glintwood Hollow.
The loom gates create limitless possibilities. Muse on what may lie beyond will make history gush with anticipation. It sounds risky. Is it safe? No. Well, let's start with basics, right?
Are you sure this is safe? What are the odds the first one through the loom gate gets, unspooled?
Yeah. Unspilling would be bad.
There are no documented accounts of unspooling in what we know about loom gates. Not that we've retained much. The idea that one can be disintegrated down to fibers is likely an urban legend.
Right. So, how do we repair a loom gate?
What made the Enclave remarkable was not merely their constructs, but their ability to power them. It has long been rumored that beneath our very feet exists an extensive magical network known as the Tapestry. The pipe you found in Glintwood Hollow is proof of its existence. It must be a conduit that directs raw magic to the loom gates as a source of power.
And the tangle that formed around it was a leak.
Precisely. Our theory is that patching the rupture will restore power to the gate.
Thankfully, Seven Lane have a plan for that.
We don't know a lot about arcs, but I dug up some old stories from logs that we inherited from a weaver band that broke apart. In notes dated before the Surge, this band managed to get one of the enchanters who worked on the arcs riotously drunk and talking.
Apparently, the Arks have a thin carapace between their skin and their armor plates that's nigh immune to magic, and can be separated in segments. A magically resistant material like that would be perfect to seal a rupture in the tapestry.
So I need to cleave this carapace off the arc. There's no way my sword is strong enough.
Come see me and we can make some improvements to Sola's forge. Which, in turn, means...
I could hone your sword so we can cleave the carapace, no problem.
We'll talk.
One more thing. You'll need to remove the debris on the Loom Gate's platform so that we've got a clear workspace once the patch is forged.
Easy enough?
Everyone's got a part to play in this. Let's get to work.
Right, but what about, like, journal? Bryn records all of her objectives in her journal. To open it, press J. Okay, well, basic stuff. Use Weaver's graphs to clear the rubble. Wait, I already did that, no? Okay, consult with the Chasm to learn about improving the base camp. Oh, is this gonna be like, walk around, collect shit, upgrade your camp, and like, you know, that kind of thing? Or is it gonna be... Hello there, cute little thing. Huh? Quest complete? What? Just because I, what? Alright, I guess, quest worthy. Change equipment. Treading water.
Hey, I know we need to fix up the forge, but before we do, I'd like to talk to you about something.
Sure. What's up?
I owe you an apology.
What for?
I've been a little cold since you've arrived, and I should have been more welcoming. I was just under a lot of stress with everything that happened.
You mean when we ran for our lives from a death cloud into a lost land?
Yeah, that. And losing supplies, and Aurea getting injured, and then having a point takeover who...
Lacks experience.
At the time, that's what it seemed like. But ever since we arrived, you've been more than proving yourself. You made finding food and water a top priority. That's when I realized our Weaver band is in good hands. I underestimated you when I shouldn't have, and frankly, I was a jerk about it.
It's okay, Cass.
No, it's not.
Now that I think
really am
about it,
sorry. I hope we can have a better relationship moving forward.
her short name
Thanks.
sounds the
That
same way
means a
Hugo
lot.
calls me.
Let's
I
just
wonder if
start
he's
fresh,
online
okay?
though. He's probably
I'd
not,
love that.
right? He's not watching this. Usually he would be like, yo. So like, I'm gonna guess he's not here right now. Glad we squared away our differences, offered to help with Sola's Forge. She mentioned she was under a lot of stress. She was afraid of having an incompetent point. Ask where she places importance. What? That's a stupid question. Let's go.
So, I know Sola mentioned improvements to her forge meant being able to hone my sword. What does that entail exactly?
Unfortunately, the missing supplies I mentioned.
Is there a way I can help you restock?
Right now, we reserve the materials you bring back for your armors and weapons, because that's the priority. But if there's anything you can spare, I can repurpose them into supplies for our campsite.
Sounds simple enough.
Glad to hear it.
Alright. Treading water. Complete treading water. Alright, but please tell me the big boss fight ain't gonna be disappointing, because I'm about to cross the 2-hour threshold. If I'm gonna be disappointed by those...
So, how often do I need to return to
My
camp?
question
Do
precisely.
you need me to report back frequently?
That's entirely up to you. Points privilege.
Yeah, but like,
You're
you
the
made a
one
fucking
taking
inventory
risks,
system that
so
is
you
as
can gauge how
restricting
far
as
and
like,
how
I don't
long
know,
you
the
can
most
push.
restricting
From time
underwear
to
you can
time,
wear.
I or
Obviously,
the
I'm
folks
gonna
around
have
the
to
camp
change
might
that
have
quick.
requests, but we'll defer to your priorities. And if you get into trouble, I'll pull you to safety. Might lose some resources, but that's
Oh,
a
come
small
on, you
price
even
to pay.
punished the player for dying?
A lot of responsibility.
Bruh.
Points privilege.
So that's how it's gonna be? Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it, sure. Every game has to be Dark Souls these days. Salvage resources. Salvage. Visit Chasm to salvage any excess resources into supplies, a generalized resource. Supplies are used for multiple things over the course of Bryn's adventure, but the earliest use is to restore the band's capabilities through stationary with a what? Huh? You mean like I have to select a resource I have a fuck ton of, or? And then what? Salvage all, salvage one. Change equipment. Right, and where is the... Who do I talk to? Craft. A mask. A cuirass. I mean, it's a cute one. What's the difference, though? This one offers 11 armor, 5 resistance, max magic. What's a max magic? I cannot seem to be able to actually read what does it do. You mean like it boosts my mana pool, or like what exactly is max magic? God damn it! How am I supposed to make a decision here? Carved resource, woven resource. Right, talk.
Did you see the size of that mine entrance? Amazing, isn't it?
Really?
You mean the one behind
I don't think
that
the size
huge
matters when it comes
deactivated
to
arm?
entrances, no?
That's the one. Given the size of the entrance, I can only imagine how huge the mine must have been. Their yields must have been incredible.
I've heard the rich resources are a big part of why Weavers first settled this area.
The land's hostile, but they knew it was worth the risk. Ores from the Enclave are high grade, very pure.
Alright. What else you got? Damn.
2 wonders of enchanting, an arc and loom gates. We can touch them, smell them if we want. And they don't work. Maddening.
Did you
Did I what?
smell the loom gate?
A little, but that's beside the point. But mossy, hints of sage, a subtle yet full-bodied undertone of dirt.
Amazing. Well, now we just need to get it working.
Oh yes, should our plan succeed.
And if not?
Then it is time for Plan B, which I have not yet thought up, but I'm sure we won't need.
I like the can-do attitude. There's a lot of things you can do with that. So, wait, I'm kind of trying to, like... reforge the sword and shield complete. Reforge the sword and shield. You mean like this? This is me reforging my thing? Oh, that's how you want it to be.
Perfect pair.
Reforge. Am I doing this wrong? Wait, what is? All right, J. Wait. Repurpose resources into supply. Complete treading water. I reforged my sword and shield. What's the? Who am I supposed to do? Wait, what? Hard to believe we're on the verge of restoring a loom gate, but here we are. I still can't get over how capable this band of weavers is. Use weaver's grasp to clear the rubble. Complete training. Ah, you mean like a different... okay, I see now. Okay, I'm an idiot. Sure, basically she needs more supplies. Got it.
These are a great start.
Yeah.
With the supplies we've got already, we could shape up our campsite. We lost a lot of stuff when we were running for our lives, and frankly, our setup is only half of what it should be. But we can rebuild.
What do you have in mind?
Like we discussed, Sola could forge better weapons with improvements to her smithy. Like honing your sword so it can cut through arc armor. Alternatively, Dom could certainly care better for our mantles with new tools for weaving. And to keep you in fighting form, having Lane's alchemical tools in top form is invaluable. There's no end to the improvements we could make around here. And everyone's lives would be safer for it.
What about you?
Me?
This does sound mostly like
I don't
a
need
collect the resources
Come on, there must be
done
something.
kind of thing, no?
I mean, wouldn't new shelves be nice? Sure. I also have some ideas for your supply pouches. But don't worry about me. I'm fine. Right now, improving Sola's forge is more important.
Right.
I know our band has made the most of what we've got so far, but who wouldn't like a fresh coat of paint? This is a great idea. You can count on me.
Thanks, Bren.
So, like... Wait, I mean... Use the supplies to upgrade the station in the camp. Which means I should talk to... this guy?
They are quite the thing, aren't they?
After what it was like outside the Enclave, the ones in here are...
Wait, I'm gonna be skipping
more
the dialogue until like I actually get to fucking boss fight. Like if it's good, I mean I've been playing this for mostly like, damn it, I need to decide if I'm gonna refund this or not. Upgrade station. Sola's forge, so I'll be able to upgrade weapons. Got it. I mean, sure, nice. Looking nice. Looks like I wasted a bunch of resources when I fucking reforged my...
Sola is delighted with the improvements to her forge. She can refine your sword. Great work, Bren.
Turns out we make a pretty good team. This campsite will be top of the line in no time.
Yeah. We're definitely going to need to start directing a water flow to the camp. Maybe even install a fountain in the back. Would help to get a garden going in here too. Fruits, vegetables, medicinal herbs. Oh, that reminds me, we'll need the...
This is a camp,
ever
right?
take a
This
break?
isn't a fucking
You know,
town
to
or
enjoy
a
a job
hamlet
well
or...
done.
Sure. Sometimes. Once there are fewer fires to put out, I'll relax. I swear.
Just try to remember, it's not the end of the world if you take a break. Someone will step in to help lighten your load.
It doesn't always feel like the others realize how much needs to get done.
Then tell them. Like how you told me we needed supplies. I stepped in to help, didn't I?
You did. I see your point.
The others will do the same.
Well, I am the point, after all, right?
I'd better get back to work, but this was nice.
Treading water, quest complete. Remember that you can change your track quest in the journal. Right. Honing the edge.
I knew we'd recover. We always do. Still feels nice to have my core tools back this quickly.
Still a long way to go, but we'll get there.
Speaking of, I've something for you. We've been scavenging around the way station and reclaimed a fair amount of useful materials. They're stored away and ready for you. Should be enough to reforge your sword as we discussed.
That's all I need to know. My sword is the priority. Should RB Force prioritize new gear? What kind of improvements? Nah, that's fine.
Sounds like it's time to make something that can punch through arc armor.
That's the spirit.
Great. So, like, shall we? All of Bryn's gear can be reforged to swap out lower quality materials for stronger ones of the same category. The original materials are reclaimed for use as part of the process. New materials will change both the appearance and the stats of your gear. Higher quality materials will have a significant impact. Why the fuck have I done this? It looks the same, by the way, no? Reforge. You mean like if I do this? Oh. Oh. I see now. That's pretty cool. Red iron. A bone. Cold resistance. Alright, I'll take it.
There you go. Not just good as new. Better.
Now that I can cut the carapace free, what's next?
Whenever the band is collaborating on a problem, I'm often the one to create the design, and you'll put it together with me. At least normally they're my designs. Sev actually came up with this one. With carapace and enough metal, I can forge his patch for the leaking conduit.
Any particular metal required?
No, just enough of the same type. Sev and I try to keep our designs flexible to work with whatever we've got on the caravan. Once you have everything we need, we'll forge the patch here.
Alright. Owning the edge. Quest complete. Well, like, leave the carapace from the towering arc. Got it. So, like, is there like I still don't have a fast travel thing, right? So I have to manually go every time. Oh, for God's sake, please tell me I get to fight something. I have 30 minutes left to decide if I want to be playing this. I mean, it's nicely executed, but I feel like the core gameplay loop and this inventory management is gonna piss me off so hard that I'll be like, no. You wanna make an exploration game and do the inventory like this. There's so many games I dropped because of it. I even hated Terraria because of it. Because, like, you explore shit, and then you constantly have to deal with the fucking inventory. It's so annoying. So annoying. I'm okay with having a dimensional pocket or whatever bullshit you got there. Like, there's so many ways you can just be like, yeah, that's just how it works. And most players, I think, are gonna appreciate it. Come on. Where's that giant robot thingy? Well, okay, thank God they're not, like, magnetized towards me, I guess is the word I'm looking for. I'm not a fan of that kind of chemistry. Wait, how the fuck did you reach the giant golem? Previously I sort of just stumbled. Could be here, no? Leave the carapace from the towering arc. Leave the carapace from the towering... You mean like... Towering arc is the portal thingy, right? But I couldn't reach it because it's like this, right? But it's still not... what the fuck? Wait, what? But it's still not the boss fight, though. I have an arrow sticking out of my hand, and I'm like, that's fine.
Alright. With kinetic magic, I should be able to clear the base of the loom gate.
Oh no. Oh, no, no, no. But haven't I already done that, though?
All done.
Nice work, Bryn.
I don't get it. We
We
already
should
did
have
that.
enough space to work on fixing that pipe now.
Search of Levity. Quest complete. Wait, I already did that before, no? Leave the carapace. Healed for an ox, still thrumming with magic despite long years of sediment. Yeah, this is all wonderful, but like... The loom gates. Solo has given me a design for a patch that should fix the loom gate's leaking conduit. I've already gathered the metal to house it. Once I cleave the carapace from the Great Arc, Solo will have everything she needs to forge the seal. Wait, you mean like... You mean like the golem would discover it? Is that what you mean? I'm so confused right now. Okay, I'll be honest, I've slept for 2 hours. Not much action going on here right
Coming
now.
up on the Ark of the Stricken Earth. With a stronger sword, hopefully the carrot.
And then we're gonna have to fight the thing, let me guess. Please be a good fight. Because if not, I'm probably just gonna do something else. Please be a good
This
fight.
might take a while.
You'll need to swing harder to cut through armor that thick.
I don't think that's how swords work, though, no? Swords are not designed to just do that, no?
What's happening?
Retrieving the carapace is going to be trickier than we thought.
Right, the big boy cannot find his spear, but he's just gonna grab a tree, right? A tree? A tree sounds like a good option. Oh, come on, that's a small tree, bruh. I'm sure you can do better. Oh, you're gonna be like that? Wow. There ain't that many trees around here, though, bro. You're gonna be playing like that. There ain't that many trees. So, how does this go?
When you're ready, you can climb the Ark to attack it from different angles.
Climb the Ark. So, this is indeed Shadow of the Colossus, huh? Alright, well, I'm gonna try and... How do you, like... Why do I damage him? What the fuck? What the fuck are we doing right now? Oh my god. I'm so confused. Yeah, this is Shadow of the Colossus, alright.
Magic isn't coursing through that patch of skin anymore. Move on.
Alright, you know what? I think I'm going to be playing this. It's been a while since I played Shadow of the Colossus, and I absolutely loved that game, even though it had no inventory management, and actually for a good reason. But, I'm crazy good at this, aren't I? Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, that hurt. That could have That could have just killed me though, so I guess I should be grateful. Oh my god! Okay, I should have jumped. No! Release! Release! Okay.
See those discs? Those are holding the armor in place.
Okay, the armor. Oh no. Oh no, please don't do that again. My bones are already broken. Oh god. At this point, I'm just a paste. A walking paste. You mean like what? I have to break this shit?
That's it! Hit the exposed skin with everything you've got.
I'll try, I'll try. Alright, let's cook this guy. I think all that remains now is the, this part, right?
Now that's how it's done.
Nice.
I was worried we might lose our chance to get the carapace, but you secured it.
Heavily
Any
armored and
concerns
physically
about
the most
using
powerful of
Archon's
the
strand,
orcs.
Dom?
Concerns? None. Excitement? Considerable. We should be able to weave that strand into your mantle, Bryn.
Result, sure. Result. Because I gambata, so I get some good result out of this. So like, not sure I can see what's going on there. So what do we do now? Like, work with Sola to craft. Is there a shortcut? Can I just fast travel back to the camp? Please don't do this to me. There's absolutely no reason it should be this way. You seriously want me to just run there? Goodness. Work with Sola to craft Seth's fantabulous conjure patch. You mean I have to go back, right? Right? I cannot do it without the workshop. Yeah. Alright, great. Have things I would give to be able to just press a fucking button, fly right next to her, and just do the thing. You have no idea. You have no idea. After each expedition, time passes as Bryn rests and recovers. Each day is divided into 2 daytime expeditions and 1 nighttime expedition. Every time a new day passes, conditions in the Enclave change. Creatures can change locations and extreme weather conditions may appear for that day. Sounds actually not bad. A good way to make things fresh. Fantabulous, sure. God, I'm so scared of this. I just don't know how much crafting is coming.
Perfect.
How much of
You
this
think this patch will
grinds.
fix the leaking pipe?
Yes. And with the debris cleared, why don't you tell Arya we've got everything we need to fix the loom gate?
Me?
Acting or otherwise, major communication should come from the point.
I'll keep that in mind.
Alright, the patch is ready. Weavers channel magic through the strands of power woven into mantles. Each mantle can only be attuned to strands of the same family. By harvesting more stands from the wild creatures around the Enclave, Bryn can gain new abilities or increase the power of ones she already has in her mantle. Kinetic powers. Grasp objects at a distance with kinetic force. They will slowly draw closer to the... Use the harvest to unlock a... What? Ensnaring blast. Every time a new strand is harvested, Dom creates an artificial strand that resonates with the harvested one, allowing for future study of the magic within. Some quest objectives require a specific quality of resonance to progress. Each strand upgrade in Bryn's mantle increases the resonance quality as well. The qualities in order are fragile, fine, and exquisite. Got it. So, like, okay, I guess. Love the color, though.
Color me delighted that we're starting to restore our capabilities around the camp. When the time comes, I'll work with Chasm to create some new tools here.
Then we can start weaving more intricate strands into my mantle, right?
Yes. You harvest, I'll weave, and we'll have you channeling such magics.
You know the advantage this game has over Shadow of the Colossus? So every time you played Shadow of the Colossus, each fight was like a puzzle, right? Though I guess some people might call it actually a disadvantage. But anyway, like, you look at that size of that thing and you're like, how the fuck do I do that, right? So you have to like analyze the patterns in its armor or the surroundings or any of that shit. And that's how you're like, that's how you sort of discovered your path to victory, right? But in this game, I feel like it's gonna be like a Breath of the Wild, just climb whatever the fuck you want, wherever you want kind of thing. Which means that, well, basically the element of discovery is like not necessary, and it's a little bit realistic because, you know, most boss fights don't look like a fucking platforming boss, like armor doesn't look like a fucking platforming section, right? Upgrade station. Oh my god, 50? Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be fun. Don't you just love this inventory game? I absolutely love it. Cold resistance and flame shroud files that grant great heat resistance. Will be able to carry one of each. 21 slots available in your pack and describe able to pull up to. What? Oh. Oh, I think I'm beginning to see where this is going. So, like, I see now. We got 9 right now. Let's do this. Upgrade station. Check out these wheels we got over here. Damn. Now that's stylish. Right, so, upgrade station. Right, which means, like, we should be able to carry more shit now, right? I hope. Alright, like, I really do. Loom gates! Oh.
The patch is ready, and I've cleared the debris at the loom gate in Glintwood Hollow.
Excellent work, Bryn. Time for you to take a well-earned rest while the band heads into the hollow.
You sure you don't need me to come?
We've got this, and you need the break.
All right, if you say so.
Resting. At any time in the camp, Bryn can rest in her tent to advance time. Day will advance to night, and night will advance to the next day. Sure. Wait, what's that? Carved resources. Ah, you mean like... Okay, it's my storage space.
Aurea, how's it going?
Bryn, you're awake. We're making progress over here. Careful with that.
Hey, no one came back to camp, did they? Is the rest of the band still with you?
We're all here. And the leak is just about fixed.
Majestic. That looks majestic.
Hey, wait, I just want to talk.
Well, the guy wasn't in the mood for any kind of conversation. What would I...
That was incredible.
Hey, couldn't have done it without you.
Actually, we couldn't have done it without Sev. I didn't expect you to have such a deft hand with magical conduits.
I'm not... I mean... We just got lucky it held.
Not to distract from the victory, but something happened while you were gone. I saw something. Well, someone.
A Hearthsider?
Maybe. The figure was masked and standing at the edge of the camp. I think they were watching me. Before they disappeared.
How friendly.
If there are people still left in the Enclave, we need to find them. They can tell us what happened here.
Yes. I was just thinking we should chase down the scary masked figure that likes to watch Bryn sleep.
Come on, Sebastian. We can do this. Dam's right. Mused that the survivors could tell us what happened. Maybe I scared the figure off. I'm with Seth. Suggests we need to proceed with caution. Well, obviously.
Sev has a point. We need to set up a watch for camp. No one has made contact with us, but clearly they're watching. Any expectation of a warm welcome is off the table.
They've been living under the Veil for almost 50 years. Who knows how their version of Weaver culture has diverged from ours.
That's
All
a
the
good
same,
point.
We can't just sit here. We don't
That's
know
a really
who they
good
are
point.
or what they can do. If they do mean us harm, I need to investigate what we're dealing with.
Friendly or hostile, if there are Hearthsiders, we need to find them.
Agreed.
And the good news is, fixing the Loom Gate didn't just give us easier access to Glintwood, it expanded our scry's reach.
So scries are somehow connected to the Enclave's tapestry.
Every scry was built here.
This means you not only have access to the Loom Gate, but you can safely explore further.
Incidentally, our maps indicate that there is a village beyond the Hollow in a large swathe of wetlands known as Dredger's Mire.
Perhaps we'll find our Hearthsider there. Bryn, why don't you brief with Lane before your next expedition?
Sounds good.
After that, it's time to use the Loom Gate.
Why didn't you guys return using it yourselves?
We needed to take a key swatch back to camp in order to connect the two. We'll make sure you have a key swatch to connect any other loom gates to this one from now on.
So I can just teleport back to base, right? Hopefully. Consult with Lane about the upcoming expedition. Sure. Let's do your zero experiments, shall we? Codex compiling. Ark of the Stricken Earth. In terms of pure devastation, nothing matches the raw power of the Ark of the Stricken Earth. Wielding a bespoke mining bar and standing tall enough to graze the treetops, it is no wonder that their mere existence was considered extremely controversial prior to the Surge. The Enclave insisted that these massive arcs were designed strictly for construction, but any fool with the faintest spark of imagination could see their disruptive potential. I have no doubt at all that the Enclave's military strategists were prepared to deploy them in defense of the borders. Their kinetic blasts alone would make quick work of any sort of temporary fortification erected by would-be invaders. These offensive attributes, of course, were also incredibly useful for their stated purpose of quarrying, shaping, and transporting stone and other building materials. The massive bridges and seemingly impossible Barkana rises of Denevron are both proof of this and a veiled statement of their potential. Alas, following the Surge, it seems that any of the Ark's instincts relating to the construction have fallen by the wayside in favor of an overriding desire to smash anything that moves, including our vivacious point Bryn. We do wonder, however, whether they might be responsible for the circular carvings found on the rock walls around the outskirts. I've seen those. From the strand Bryn recovered, we believe the locus of their power is certainly located over where an Ashar's heart could be found, insulated by the layer of carapace under the chest plate. Exposing it is merely a matter of peeling that massive slab of armor. Right. The tapestry. Let's tap it.
I like to know everything I can before venturing off to a new place.
Just beyond the forested hills of Glintwood Hollow lies the wetlands known as Dredger's Mire. Much like the Hollow, the Enclave prospected many of the raw materials needed for its ambitious constructs and projects from the mire. Oh, it's no coincidence you found the Ark of the Stricken Earth near a collapsed mine. Likely, it was used for the excavation of minerals and metals before the surge. I believe the natural surroundings of the mire were also rich in resources. The Enclave even settled a small village there known as Poldervale.
Which is where I might find that masked figure that was watching me.
It's possible. Regardless, do you have any questions before you head out?
The village sounds pretty remote. Ask for more details. Sounds like it's mostly uncultivated land. The rest of the band seemed mixed on whether chasing the Hearthsider was a good idea.
Some of the others didn't seem so sure we should be trying to track down the masked figure. What do you think?
History demands we find them. If the masked figure truly is a Hearthsider, their stories and what they've lived through in here would be invaluable to our understanding of the Enclave and of the Surge.
Sounds like I'd better find them then.
Sounds like it's mostly uncultivated land.
Apart from the village, it sounds like this is mostly untamed lands. In the expectation that it will be more dangerous than the Hollow.
I would expect so, yes. We've made camp in a way station that's pretty far from Denevron, and the mire yet even more remote. Everything I've read says the deeper into the outskirts of the Enclave one ventures, the more wild and untamed the lands become.
You're saying my battle with the Great Ark might be looking like child's play soon?
Possibly?
Awesome.
Thanks for the info, Lane. I think I'm ready to head out.
My pleasure. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. I didn't have the biggest role to play in the Loom Gate's repair. I'm not exactly handy with a hammer. But watching the band work gave me an idea for a new alchemical project. Its working name is a Loom Shard.
A Loom Shard?
Yes, it's a shard that could draw magic from a Loom Gate and bring you back to camp safely, wherever you are.
Nice.
How is this
Fucking
different
genius
from
this
Aurea
guy,
coming back
lady
with the
is.
scry?
Unaided, Aurea can only summon enough magic to bring you back safely, not all the valuables you might have collected on your expedition. Because this shard draws magic from the tapestry, it can bring you back safely with all you've gathered.
Thanks, Lane.
Nice, nice. We got even like a lore-based explanation. Lane's creation, Loom Shard allows Bryn. Yeah, okay. Use the Loom Gate to go to Glint. Loom Gate's quest complete. It's hard not to study a thing in the course of repairing it. Shall we travel or shall we... You know what, looking at the... I think I'm gonna call it a day now. Simply because, well, I gotta work tomorrow. I think I'm just gonna chill and watch some anime. Or something like that. Yup. If there's anyone watching, well, thank you. And I hope you have a wonderful time.